Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure who's here, and I'm not sure if you can hear me. So, Mom, I know you're here. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Good. Thanks, Mom. So we have a couple more minutes. And like I said, I'm not sure if anybody saw my message because we can chat in the side, but I said I can't see you and I can't hear you, but I'm happy you're here. Looks like maybe there's either 2 or 4 people watching. We have a few more minutes, about 9:27. Start right at 9:30. Everybody's doing well today. I wish you were here with me in the center. I wish I could see you. I've been recording quite a few videos, so usually if I say something ridiculous, I can stop and not post it. So I'm a little bit anxious that I can't do that today. So forgive me if I stumble over my words or say something that doesn't make sense. And also too, I don't know if anybody saw this, but I don't know if you can all see the section of this where we can chat. If you could just let me know that you stopped by, or I think there's a place where you can probably comment after and just say that you were here, just because I just want to know who is with us this morning. Because even though we can't talk to each other or see each other, and we don't know who's with us, we are together. So even without that, there's still a collective energy. We're doing this together as a group. It's nice. It's nice to think that even though we're apart, we're going to be in our home, or I'm here and just doing the same thing together. Taking time for ourselves. Hopefully everyone's away from interruptions. I have the door locked. 9:29. Got one more minute. All right, it's 9:30, so we're going to get started. Thank you for joining me this morning for the very first live yoga video. And we're going to start in child's pose for this practice. Now, I just want to say before we start too, so for some positions, such as child's pose where we're starting, you probably won't hear me if I have my head down, so I have to lift my head up. So a lot of things we do, try to listen to my words rather than what I'm doing, because sometimes I need to position myself in a way that I want you to be able to hear me. So our child's pose, big toes together. Separate those knees, reach sits bones back to your heels. Sliding your arms forward and take your forehead to your mat. Let your arms be relaxed. And before we really settle into centering and grounding, I just want to go back on the fact that I can't see you. So just make sure you listen to your body. Okay? Any pain, any discomfort, you can modify or switch it up with the position that you know works for you. So settle into your child's pose. Let your eyes close. And here we begin to start to notice sensations. Sensations occur in the physical body. So let's start just by noticing the touch of your clothing on your skin. Notice any parts of your skin that are exposed to the air around you. Feel that, the touch of the air on your skin. Noticing the places in your body that may feel warm. Places in your body that may feel cold. Do you feel tingling anywhere in the body? What other sensations are appearing in the body? And take a moment in your mind to thank your body. You are healthy enough to come onto your mat this morning for your yoga practice. That is a gift in itself. Thank you, body. And then check in with the mind this morning. What are the predominant thoughts in your mind? And let's have the intention to put our thoughts, our planning, whatever is going on in the mind, let's put it on hold. So hit the pause button in the mind. And of course, as we practice, those things are going to creep back in. They're going to creep back in over and over and over again. So keep hitting that pause button. Notice, when you hit that pause button, notice, is that thought? Noticing any emotions you're feeling within yourself. Sometimes those emotions, that's a sensation that you're feeling. And then we attach the label to it. Accepting what's going on in body and mind and emotions this morning. And let your belly soften as you begin to come in to your yogic breathing. So you just make each breath last a little bit longer. Moving the breath deep to the belly. And the slow rhythm of our breath helps to calm and relax the body and the mind. Our yoga practice isn't an escape from the outside. So yes, we turn inward. Yes, we're exploring our inner world, but it's highlighting all of our patterns, our habitual patterns, and we can learn and see how we approach life through our yoga practice. So we're not escaping. We're noticing. Seeing what we can let go of. Trying to just bring more positive into our being. So with our practice today, we're specifically going to focus on the judgmental voice that goes on in the mind. And this voice takes us right out of the present moment and harms ourselves and it harms others. So we're just going to come back to that as we practice today. Are you labeling and judging the experience for yourself? When I first started practicing yoga and realized that I can look at my thoughts without believing them, I couldn't believe how cruel I was to myself, my inner dialogue, how judgmental I was. And it's a work in progress for all of us, but the first step is noticing and becoming aware. So let's notice today, coming from a place of love and compassion for ourselves. Being aware of the harm that judging can bring. Simply observing. Let's take a couple more slow breaths. Opening to this practice. We'll let our palms press into the earth nice and slow. Lift yourself into tabletop. Find your foundation with the shoulders stacked over the wrist, little micro bend in the elbow, knees hip width apart. Start the movement at the tailbone. So tilt pelvis, let the belly drop, the heart open. Let's take these really slow. Start slower than we usually go. Up, pelvis, really slowly round the spine. Drop. Pausing and then very slowly reverse. What comes up when you move this slowly? And then after you take this last cat pose really slow, you begin to move at what feels like a more natural rhythm, but letting the breath lead the movement. Let's release into a neutral spine. Drop your hips to the right. Let's circle the hips around. You can take little circles or you can take big circles, but feel looseness in the arms and the shoulders, the head and neck. And explore in here. Okay, maybe you even want to take it into a modified up dog. Sway the hips. What is your body going through? And circle in the opposite direction. Loosening up. Without getting frustrated or angry, even if you feel pain. Just observe them and say, oh, I see you. You need a little more love and attention today. You don't have to be any different than exactly as you are. Let's release back to tabletop. Curl under your toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Starting with a bend knee. Spread your fingers wide. And then if you feel, if you would like to, you can pedal out the feet, loosening up the body, however feels right. Gentle yes, no nods with the head. Eventually settling into stillness. Balancing out the weight between your palms and your feet, the tailbone lifts. Ears are in line with the biceps. Roll the shoulders outward, so making space between the shoulders. Let's step our left foot in towards the right. Right leg rises up. Three-legged dog. Feel free to drop your left knee if you want. You can do it from this position too. Honor yourself. And we'll flex our foot and bend the knee. Heel open the hips. Keep breathing. If the breath becomes compromised, then modify so you can keep the breath flowing. The breath is the most important part. Compromising the breath will have negative effects on the body and on the mind. So you always want to honor that breath. Let's take one more breath. And release the leg back and down. Separate the feet, curl out the feet. And then we'll plant our right foot, left leg rises up, three-legged dog. Flex the foot, bend the knee, heel over the hips. You can drop to the knee if you like. Strong Ujjayi breath. Breathing power and strength into your body. Release that leg back. Foot to the earth, bend your knees. Let's walk towards our hands. Coming right into our ragdoll. So bring your feet wide at the hip width, slight turn in with the toes, bend the knees, grab opposite elbow, and hang. Letting yourself turn inward. Find some moments of letting go in your ragdoll. If your back is sensitive today, then parallel the feet and come into a flat back instead, or another pose that suits you. Slow down the breath. Feel free to add movement in your ragdoll if it feels good. Sway or rotate, whatever the body needs. And stilling yourself out at center. Parallel the feet. Taking your arms down, bend the knees, and slowly unroll for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll those shoulders a few times and take your feet so that they're hip width apart. And ground through the feet. Feel the 4 corners of the feet. So the 4 corners are the big toe mound, little toe mound, outer heel, and inner heel. You know, kind of move the feet. Feel those places in your feet. Ground down. Activate your legs. Lifting from the low belly all the way up to the crown of the head. Your palms open forward. Find the breath. Soft belly, slow breath in and out. Is your face relaxed? Is the jaw relaxed? The toes a wiggle. You're not gripping with the toes. Let's inhale, arms reach up, palms press. And a slow exhale. Back to heart center. Inhale, open up to the sky. And exhale. Now, one more time, deep breath in, opening up. Slowly savor that exhale. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, let your left arm come down. Arch. Inhale, press your feet down, reach both arms up. Exhale, arch. Do it your second side. Inhale, feet press down, lift the arms up. Exhale, arch. So moving side to side with your breath. Keeping a lift at heart center. Keeping the feet rooted down. When you exhale, hug the navel in towards the spine. All right, next time you reach up, both arms come up. Take your left hand and grab hold of your right wrist. This time we're going to arch and hold. Keep your feet pressing down, toes aren't gripping, and press your outer hip towards, well, maybe it's a wall, I don't know where you are, but press that outer hip out, your outer right hip. And let's remember, it doesn't matter how deep you get into this arch. You might just be a little tiny arch. Okay, we want to keep the breath in and out. It doesn't matter how deep you go. You're going to get the same benefits as somebody who's really, really almost like in a C shape. I can't do it. But the same benefits. We all have different bodies. Good, let's take a breath in, reach up, pause and notice. We'll switch, grab hold of your left wrist. Oh, just a little tug there. It's not an aggressive yanking on the wrist. Always think of yourself as a child. How would you treat an innocent child? You would pull on their wrist, just a gentle guidance. What's going on in your mind? What kind of thoughts are you evaluating? Words. The experience. Coming back up with an inhale and let your arms float down. Couple shoulder rolls if you need it. All right, on the inhale, we're going to reach our arms up and lift your left leg up. I'm not sure if you can see, but my knee is bent in a stork pose. That inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Reversing your weight, and now our right leg lifts up and arms lift up. Exhale. The weight. So we're going side to side, lifting the leg, nice and slow. Keep a steady gaze. Something that's not moving, interesting. Feel it when you switch your weight to your opposite foot. Feel like connecting with the four corners of the foot. Next time you have your left leg lifted, drop shoulders from the ears. If the arms are throwing you off, take your palms to heart center. Belly is soft. If you're wobbling and falling, notice the reactions in your mind. Somebody who is holding a balance pose and somebody who is wobbling and falling in and out of it, the one who's holding it isn't better than the one falling in and out of it. It's just different. It's just a different experience. Not one is better than the other. Let's release. Opposite leg up, arms up, drop shoulders from the ears, soft belly. It's very hard to hold your balance if you're up in the monkey mind. Chatter. Drop down deeper underneath the layers. Still moving. Bottom of the ocean. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, foot comes down, hands come down, hook up those feet. Pick up hands. Inhale, reach shoulders up to the ears. Big sigh. One more time, breathe in, reach shoulders up. Good, let go of all self-criticism, self-judgment. We're gonna fill up with compassion, self-love. Sun salutation, so you come to the top of your mat. Inhale, hearts rise, spread the fingers, open up. If you choose to arch back, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lead with the heart, bend the knees, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften down, hands to the earth, left foot steps back. runner's lunge or kneeling lunge. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank pose. Engage your, or press your heels back and the crown of the head forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, place your knees down, bend your elbows, lower chin, chest, pelvis to the earth. Take your arms behind your body. Interlace your fingers, toes press down, pelvis presses down. Inhale, we lift upper body and straighten the arms as much as you can. We're gonna hold here and breathe. If you're gazing straight forward, most likely you're cranking on the neck. Drop that chin down. Back of the neck is long. Belly getting a massage as you breathe. Bringing energy, movement into the heart center, the center of the chest. That's where we'll overcome our judgments of ourselves and of others. Love and compassion from the heart center. Let's take one more breath and maybe a little more lift. Exhale, deflate down. Take your palms under your shoulders. Slowly come to tabletop, curl under toes, and float back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, press your heels down, bend your knees, gaze towards your hands, step or hop forward and inhale, open up to the sky. And exhale, bowing down to the earth and the knees. Release your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften down. Take your right foot back. Runner's lunge or kneeling lunge. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank pose. We're on your knees. Push into the earth for your breath in. Exhale, place knees down, bend elbows, lower to the earth. Interlace your hands behind your body. This time, whatever thumb naturally goes on the outside, you're going to switch it and bring the opposite thumb on the outside. Straighten the arms. Press toes down, press pelvis down, inhale, lift. So arms straighten and lift off the body, reaching them back behind you. Making any internal adjustments so that you feel like you're in a good place. So maybe you need to do something different with your arms. Maybe you need to lower. You know best what it is to get yourself where you feel like you're balanced between effort and ease. Keep the breath going. Let's take one more breath in, maybe a little more lift. Exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, press your heels down. And we bend our knees, gaze towards your hands, step or hop forward, and fold. Inhale, hold to the sky. Switching it up a little bit here. Exhale, bow down to the earth. Halfway lift. Release down. Take your fingertips to the earth. We'll step our left foot back. And we're coming into our warrior one stance. So slightly angle in the back foot, heel to heel alignment. Press into your feet, and with an inhale, lifting up. Once you're up, you might need to adjust so you feel stable. Maybe you need to widen your stance. Just kind of move around to get yourself in a good place. You press that front heel into the earth. Let's actually lift the entire foot up except the heel. Okay? And then slowly bring your big toe mound down, and then the baby toe mound. And the toes can relax. Feel that foot connection? And then the outer edge of your back foot presses into the earth so the ankle isn't collapsing. Hip is open, square your shoulders forward. Reach your arms up, let's interlace our fingers. Pointer fingers extend. How's the breath? Slow and steady. Are you evaluating this position? Are you labeling this position? That we're in as good or bad? Are you evaluating what's happening in your body, sensations, as good or bad? Maybe let that go. Let go of those evaluations. It is what it is. Just let the moment be without attaching words. Take one more breath. On your exhale, unwind your fingers, opening out into warrior two. So you can slide your back foot back, and you can turn the toes outward more. Still sinking into that front knee. So both feet press down as if you want to rip your mat in half. And then arms come out. Flip your palms. And first bring your awareness to your shoulders. Your palms down. Okay? And then we'll flip our palms, keeping your awareness with your shoulders. Feel what happens. Staying there. Keeping the arms there. Rotate at the wrist, flipping the palms back down. Keeping the shoulders exactly. Warrior two. Gaze across your front middle finger. Let's take one more breath. On your exhale, maybe drop down a little bit more. We'll take our right forearm to our front side. Take your left arm by your ear. Extended side ankle. Line of energy along the left side. You can gaze forward. You can tuck your chin and gaze up towards your inner arm. So we want to keep the body open here. So we have the hip opening, the belly open, chest open in front of us. If you can keep that and bring your hand down, you might want to try that. If you know that you have a little more openness, keep that openness. Stay with this. Sensations are going to shift and move. Do you begin to drop down into that front thigh? If you do lift, feel a lift in the upper body. The upper body isn't moving downward. It has a lifting sensation. Lower body is rounding down. Let's take another breath. On your exhale, press into your feet, come back on up. Turn forward, flip off your back foot. So now your heel is lifted. Arms come alongside your body. Shift your weight forward to your front foot. You can spring off your back foot. Have a focal point, flexing your left foot. We're finding warrior three. So you can lower down as much as you like. Maybe your arms are reaching back. Maybe they're out to the side. Maybe they're forward in your full warrior three. Your choice. Maybe they're at heart center. Maybe you choose not to bend down. You just have your toes lightly on the earth and you're leaning forward. This actually will still strengthen your low back. I need a wobbly there. Okay? Wherever you choose to be, Play around with it. What happens when you wobble? What's that initial reaction? What does the ego say? Experience without labeling. Let's take one more breath in wherever you are. We'll take our feet to meet. Walk out the feet and we'll take a cleansing breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Take your hands to your hips. Just circle the hips a little bit here. Circle them in the opposite direction. And then release. Back into mountain pose. Feel the feet, strong legs. Inhale, open up, spread those fingers. Heart is wide open to receive. And exhale, we bow down. Release head and neck. Halfway lift. And then the knees soften down. This time, right foot steps back. Warrior stance. Once your foundation's set, feet press down, strength of the legs, root down, and the torso lifts. Walk yourself up to or come up nice and slow. Remember, it's your practice. I'm just suggesting. I can't see you, so I don't know what people are struggling with or need modifications for. So just listen. Listening. Your body will tell you. Your body will tell you if you're in a position that needs to be adjusted. Once you're settled in and you've moved so that you feel like you're in a good place, then find that stillness. Think of bringing pubic bone and the lower ribs towards each other just to keep us from overarching the low back, okay? What is sensation occurring in your body? Can you breathe into that sensation? On this side, lifting the balls, the upper part of your foot off the earth so you're just on your heel. Okay, and then slowly lower down. Big toe mount. Feel that? Little toe mount. Then you can relax the toe. Take another breath in. Lift your heart. On your exhale, open up to warrior two. So you can bring your right foot a little bit more parallel with the back of your mat. If you like, sink to the front knee. Get yourself in a good place. Lengthen arms out. Direct your tailbone towards your front thigh. If you're feeling any tweakiness on your back knee, you can adjust your back foot, turn your back foot in. You need to. Maybe shortening your stance if the back knee doesn't feel good. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Feel the shoulders. We're going to flip our palms. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Keeping the shoulders where they are. Just rotate from the wrists. Feeling light on the inhale. Settling in on the exhale. Let's take one more breath in. Lift your heart a little more, lengthen your spine. And we'll take our left forearm to the side, right arm comes up, or by your ear, press into the outer edge of your right foot. And remember, the upper body is light and lifted, even though we fold it to the side. Think of rotating chest open towards the sky, and maybe that just creates a very, very little micro movement in the body. Just by thinking about that. Keep the bend in that front knee. Modify as needed. One more breath in. On your exhale, reaching your arm up and bring the torso back up using the strength of the legs. Flip off your back heel. Arms alongside your body. Shift your weight forward. That left leg. Bringing your foot off. Catch your balance with your supporting leg. Flex your right foot. Maybe you fold so that the leg and the torso is parallel over the earth. Arm variation, arms back, to the side, forward, or heart center. If you have your leg lifted, turn the toes so they face the earth. Hips stay closed in our warrior three. Action is leaning forward with the toes back. Getting lighter and lighter on those toes. You want to challenge yourself. Another breath in, wherever you are. Come to me. Walk up the feet, shake up the wrists. Take a cleansing breath in. And exhale. Take your hips a little wider, wider than hip width. Toes angled out. You turn an opposite way on your mat. You're just going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend, lengthen, side to side. Okay, back to center. Step or hop your feet together. We're going to start on our right foot. So feeling the right foot connected to the earth. And your left foot will come somewhere on that leg, except for the outside of the knee is the only place that's off limits for our tree pose. If you have your foot to your inner thigh like this, press inner thigh into foot and foot into inner thighs, squeezing them together as one, if that's where your foot is. And hands can be at heart center, you can grow your branches. Lift at heart center, keep the breath flowing. Feel all those little movements that your foot is making, strengthening your foot. If you're wobbling, if you just can't seem to stick this, it's okay. What are you saying to yourself in your mind? Are you getting frustrated? Are you giving these heavy sighs? You just stop or just say, I'm enough. I am enough exactly where I am. Releasing all judgments, all evaluations, and just let this moment be. We'll take our knee forward, kind of let the legs float down, arms float down. Shifting to your second foot, left foot. Bringing that foot anywhere on that leg, except the knee is off limits. Take as much time as you need to get your balance. You don't have to rush into it. The very last thing we do is the arms. Work from the ground up. Soft belly. Are you hardening your gaze? Are you clenching your teeth or gripping or little furrows in the eyebrow, bring stress in the forehead? No, we'll soften that out. Relax the face, relax the forehead. Give a swallow, relax the throat. Maybe move the jaw. Just relax. Our breath in. Slow down. Feet comes forward and down. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, soften the knees, fold. Hands to the earth, bend knees, curl under toes, knees to the earth. We need a foot stretch. We've done lots of balance today. Curl under your toes, curl under that baby toe if you can. You can stay forward like this or walk back until you find your edge. Okay? Once there, bring your awareness to your feet. Breathing into the feet. Letting the prana flow through. Her body is lifted, heart is lifted. Your eyes are open. Close those eyes. Feel and connect to your feet. Uncurl the toes slowly and just tap the top. Good. Cross the ankles, walk yourself back. So you're on your seat. So coming onto your seat, however, is a good way for you. Here we are. Let's bend our knees. Press your heels into the earth. You feel your sits bones? Maybe pull the flesh back so you can really feel the sits bones connected into the earth. Press your heels down and pull them in towards you. So they're not going to move, just heels pressed down, and we're energetically pulling the heels in towards you. And notice how that helps you lift at the heart center. Okay? So keep that lift. Keep that lift in the upper body, and then slide the heels out if that's available to you. Again, press heels down, lift heart. Maybe the heels slide down. Okay? Maybe all the way down. Keeping the feet flexed. Keeping the heart lifted. You can choose to stay here or reach your arms up. Grab the shoulders from the ears. This is our stack pose and best. Hear the sound of your breath as sensations change and deepen. Can we experience those changes without judgment, without saying whether we like or dislike sensations that will be deepening the body. The heart lifted, long spine. If the shoulders of the neck start to get cranky, be sure to bring the arms down. Deep belly breaths. In and out the nose. Holding here, breathe with the breath. Keep the feet flexed, keep the heart lifted. Soft, eyes closed. Right in that warming energy that you may be feeling. As heels down, towards each other, lift the heart. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, relax the feet. Woo. Take your hands back behind you. Let's point flex the feet. Notice after sensations. Come back up. We'll take both legs, swing them over to your left. Swing them around. Your knees are forward. You're going to be resting more heavily on your right side. That's okay. We'll take our left hand to the outer right thigh. Right arm forward and inhale. Peel yourself open from low belly. So your pelvis is staying exactly where it is. Rotating from belly, chest, arm comes down. Maybe your head turns. That feels okay. Take a few deep belly breaths here. Spine, so just take a moment to check in with the low back. If it's overarching, just come back into that neutral spine. Check in, because sometimes we tend to lean back here. Check it in so that the torso is upright. If you lean back, you're going to take yourself out of that twist. Sitting upright, nice and tall. That central channel movement. Let's take one more deep belly breath in. Feel that belly. On your exhale, unwind. Notice. We'll swing our legs to the second side. This time resting a little more heavily on that left side. Right hand to the outer left thigh. Left arm reaches and peel yourself open. Pelvis is stable. We rotate from the belly to the chest. Shoulder rolls open. Maybe the head turns if you like. Check in with the low back, neutral spine. Be with the breath. Stay right in this moment, right now. Whenever the mind pulls you somewhere else, body and breath. Let's take one more belly breath and fill that belly. Exhale. Take those legs, hold forward. Hands behind your legs. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, round your back. Lower yourself down. Bit by bit, and your head will come down last. Bend your knees into your belly, give them a squeeze, and rock side to side. Lifting your head up, only if it feels okay. Actually, let's bring your head down. Let's start with the legs. Bring both hands to your, just underneath your right knee, so that right shin. Left leg extends. So left leg can hover over the earth or be down on the earth. Head can be down on the earth or lift up. Using your abdominal muscles though, if your neck starts to get uncomfortable, it means you're using your neck. So you want to bring your head down if that happens. Okay. That Take a breath in as you switch. Exhale, hug thigh into belly. Inhale as you switch slowly. Exhale, thigh into belly. Inhale, switching slowly and mindfully. Exhale, hug into belly. Inhale, switch. Exhale, belly button to the spine. Hug the thigh into the belly. Inhale, slowly switch. And exhale, hug the thigh into the belly. One more time each side. Slow switch on the inhale. And the exhale, we hug the thigh in. And inhale, switch. Hug. Release head down, knees both come in, and then take your feet to your mat. We'll take our right ankle onto the left thigh, flexing your right foot, protecting your knee and your ankle joint. Now lift the left leg up. To our pigeon pose on our back, or figure four, square. This pose has all sorts of names. So taking your hands behind your left thigh. I got like it's a good time to check in with your chin. Is your chin looking up towards the sky? If it is, drop the chin down. If that doesn't help, then bring a pillow or a blanket under your head, which will help to bring the chin down. You want to protect that upper part of the spine. Let your eyes close. Tune into the sensation that this position is creating. Maybe it'll feel good for you to extend your left leg up. Maybe if you're wanting a little more for your abs, you want to lift your head up. Legs straighter. One more breath in. On your exhale, maybe guide those legs in a little bit more, for a little more. Release. Release the foot down, cross the legs. Left ankle onto your right thigh. Lengthen your left foot. Lift up your right. Holding behind the right thigh. Guide the legs in. Tune into the sensation and just be with it. That's what's happening in this moment. This position, this sensation. Your breath. Nothing else. You choose. If you'd like to straighten the leg, anything else here, feels inviting. Let's take one more breath in. A slow exhale. Unwind your fingers. Bring your fingers down. Uncross the legs. Drop your knees open. Soles of the feet come together. Just take your hands to your belly. Here. And notice. We'll take our hands to our outer thighs, guide the legs together. Knees come into the belly. Separate your knees. Grab hold of the outside of your feet. Open into our happy baby. So flex your feet. Stack your ankles over your knees, and we use arm strength to guide the knees down. So for this position, if your hips and hamstrings are really tight, you're lifting up like this, then it'll probably be a good idea for you to hold your hamstrings behind the thighs instead. So you can bring the upper body down and drop the chin and guide the legs down that way. Movement might feel good for you. Rocking side to side. Maybe your body is calling for stillness here. Use the breath to clean out the pelvic area. Draw up the body. Breath flow through. Each exhale, carrying away some energy. One more round of breath here. Nice and slow. Hands to outer thighs, guide the legs together, bend your knees into your belly. gently squeeze the inner thighs together, rock side to side. Just like we tone we're together, now is the time to tune in and see if there's anything else that your body might need before we make our way to Shavasana. So a couple minutes, stretch, move, explore, however you would like to. Feel like you're already complete. Just finding whatever you need to get yourself into a comfortable place for your Shavasana this morning. Have one more minute of that free movement. So if you're doing two sides, make sure to get both sides in. That movement close. We'll bend our knees into the belly. Bring your nose up to your knees. Fist your hands. Squeeze your toes. Squeeze your face. Squeeze your abs. Little wall here. And then a full body stretch where we point the toes. Reach. Take up lots of space. Flex your feet, lengthening through the heels. Reach arms up. Roll wrists. Roll ankles. The opposite direction as well, and wiggle your fingers, play the piano with your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your arms lightly float down, making any adjustments so you're comfortable for your Shavasana. Inhale, reach your shoulders up to your ears. Take a big sigh. Walk your shoulders down, away from your ears. Lengthen the crown of the head, back behind you. If your legs are extended, allow your feet to fall open. If your arms are alongside your body, allow your palms to be open and receptive towards the sky. Letting your body melt down into the earth. Feeling as though you don't know where your body ends and the earth begins. Let's rest in this safe place within ourselves with an open heart. An open heart that's free of judgment and criticism towards ourselves and towards others. Knowing that whatever's happened in the past, whatever's happening now, whatever will happen in the future, we always are just doing the best we can in that moment. So we don't have to judge ourselves. love and embrace exactly who you are today in this moment. Loving and accepting others exactly as they are today in this moment. Let's stop comparing and judging. Those two behaviors can drain all the joy out of a perfectly good life. We compare this time in our lives to another time. Then we decide that this time is worse, not as much fun. Or we compare our life to someone else's and we decide the other person is having more fun and success than we are. Comparison is judgmental. We judge this to be better than that and this to be worse than the other. By comparing and judging, we deny ourselves the beauty of the moment and the wonder of the life that's in front of us now. Instead of deciding if a situation is good or bad, just be thankful for it, the way it is. Most things are neither good nor bad unless we attribute those judgments to them. Most things simply are, and they are what they are at this moment in time. Go into the moment, let it be what it is, free of judgments and comparison. Can you believe how beautiful it is right now, right here where you are? Why didn't you see that before? If comparing and judging is draining all the joy out of your life, start putting some fun back in it by applying a little gratitude instead. So if you choose to, you can stay where you are as long as you like for the rest of the day. Or if you are ready, then you can take some deep breaths and stretch and move to reawaken your body. Be gentle as you take yourself off to one side, to pause for one moment to seal in your yoga practice this morning. Taking the time to integrate mind, body, and spirit. And when you're ready, you can roll off to one side to a seated position. Can't see you, so I don't know if everybody's up, but I'm gonna know and trust and believe that we're all doing this together right now. So we'll take our palms to our heart center. We'll take one more deep breath in. Sigh it out. Thumbs coming up to our third eye. The light in me bows to the light in each of you. And together we say, Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this morning. I know you're there, and thank you. If you have any questions, you can just ask me any questions or about anything at all. I'm available, email, Facebook, telephone, any way that you want to get in touch with me. If you have any requests for yoga classes, that you want me to do a class for shoulders or lower back or something like that. I'm really enjoying, as hard and challenging as it is to do these videos and look at my face while I'm doing them. It's really uncomfortable, but it's been a really good outlet for me to just keep putting stuff out there. So send your requests if you have any. And I cannot wait until we're all back at Soulshine again together, to practice together, to have that collective energy. So have a beautiful day. And if you did come today, let me know that you popped by. Maybe there were 5 people here. I'm not sure. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.